Hello, my name is Dr. Paris and I'm the Deputy Principal at Fremont-Elizabeth City High School. Today we're looking at the final bits of our documentation for multimedia programming. We'll be looking at the review section, the bibliography, and the final presentation of documentation. Okay, so far this is what we've done with our documentation. We've got a title page, got a content page which we need to fix up towards the end. We did the analysis chapter, the design chapter which involves storyboard and pseudocode. We've actually done the implementation section. We've looked at the validation section, and today we're looking at the review. The review is basically looking at the outline of what we've done. So in this section you look at what did you learn from creating your multimedia game. Well, I could write down something like this. I mean, write whatever you want. But working through the multimedia programming project, a number of things became clearer. The need to plan and design the game before trying to create it with scratch made the game creation easier. I also found it better to have the game working before adding colour and sound to it, as colour and sound make the codes complicated. So that's my section there. Okay, so the next part I could just write something like this. What were some of the hardships that you faced and how did you overcome them? Let's have a look. I could write some of this. I found trying to get the game moving between the scenes difficult at first, but once you worked out the pattern it became much easier. Also, trying to get all the sprites working the way you want it to work was very fiddly. So that's a section there, that's fine. Okay, let's do the next section here. Okay, in this section here, if you had to do the next version of the game, what would you include? Write a list of paragraph. Paragraph is 2 sentences or more. I could write something like this. If I were to do a new version of this game, I would put more effort in creating more realistic characters and stage settings. I would even spend time doing lip syncing to the voice over, so that the mouths of the characters match the words being said. Okay, actually I might just change it to spoken. Okay, that might be better. Being spoken. Okay, now I've done the review section. I actually don't need these banners. I'm going to just get rid of them, tidy it up a bit. Same with this banner. They're just guidelines, structures if you like. And I definitely don't need this. So, and there's my review. Okay, that's a simple review we can do. Okay, let's go to the next section, the references, right? I've got some references here. I mean, put whatever reference you want. The trick is to put lots of references. A lot of students think that if they have little references, that they get better marks because they thought about it themselves. In actual fact, it's quite the opposite. The more references you can put down, the better it is, because it means you've actually done some research. Okay, I got here Dr. Paris provided background knowledge on how to use Scratch and how to play and design computer games. That could be the people. You might have some other people in there. In this case here, I've got here the Scratch program as of the 15th. What I might do is just add a column in there, explain what I did there. I'll just put it like this and insert a column to the right and put in there a reason. And I'll put down here for Scratch, for getting a Scratch, or getting that Scratch program. Okay, so I could do that. Okay, the other things I could add. What about the sound effects? Well, we've got the sound effects from places. Sound Bible as of the first. Here put down when I got it, as of the 1st of May 2014, because the websites could come down, but at least you put down when it was available. For sound effects, I got some free sound effects there. The next section here, I can put down something like this. I could put down this here. Right, actually I might just drag it a bit to about there. Now put down the music loop. Yes, so for background loop music, so got a little piece of music, just repeat it over and over again for the background music. Okay, so there's a website I got it from. You might want to put, also got to put down the YouTube videos that we used, the podcasts that I made. There you go, and you might have some other stuff. Okay, once you've got the stuff there, I'll just click on the grid, and I say I don't want any borders. There you go. And same with this. Click on the whole table and say I don't want any borders, and there's my reference. Now remember, the trick is the more reference you got, the better it is. Let's just save that. Okay, so for now, I've completed the whole documentation. What we need to do now is make it look pretty, make it look better. Okay, you could do something like this. Okay, I could change all that, put some color, put some word art, and have it look something like that. Okay, looks a bit better already. Right. Now I have to change the page numbers. Okay, make sure they match up. What I'm going to do is split the screen, a little split button there, and make sure they match up. So let's have a look. The analysis. There's an analysis section, starts on page 3. That's correct. Design starts on page 4. That needs to change. Okay. And then we got the code implementation. There it is. Starts on page 7. That's correct. The validation starts on page 9. Put a 9 in there. The review starts on page 11. That's correct. And the reference starts on page 12, I imagine. There it goes. Okay, that's done. And let's just get rid of the split screen. And let's go back to the content page. And what I'm going to just do is get rid of the highlights. There you go. That's done. That's done. I might spread it out a bit. Spend a bit of time now making it look good. Oops. So you do that. Then you can put something like a page border around it. So if I go to page layout and I go to page border, I might choose some art, some cupcakes. Drop it down in size. Let's make it about 10, I suppose. There you go. And then we've got some borders around it. Okay. Just done a little bit better. Go down. I can spread these titles around. So if I click on a title and I go to down here, advance, I could have the spacing extended. Okay, and it's a little bit extended. So I'm going to do is just copy all that down. Copy the format down here. Copy that format over here, notation. Go copy that as well. The format down to validation, and I might copy that a bit further. Review, and one more copy for the references. Okay, so there's your documentation from the beginning, and you get pictures if you want to, and make it look presentable. And that's it. Thank you for watching.